Greetings, welcome back to Pink Oddbird. Today I'm here with my very first ever steampunk journal, and I made this for my brother asked me to make it. So it is all steampunk theme, and I am going to share it with you. So this one I'm just simply calling Dream On. Because it's going to be for his girlfriend's daughter, and I wanted this to be a place for her to be able to come and write about things, because she actually really does like to write, but I kind of filled it up a lot. But the good news is a lot of the stuff in here is removable, so she can take some of it out, and the book will be a little bit more closable. So it's large. It's 9 by 6, and there's a 3-inch spine on it. And all right, so here we go. So on the cover, as you can see here, I've added a lot of flowers and metal parts. I would also like to take a second to give big thanks to Kim from Serene Bookworks and G from GF Steampunk, because they gave me a lot of advice on this book, it being my first steampunk book. So they were able to provide a lot of direction for me, so thank you both. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look again. So like I was saying, we have some flowers at the top, gears. I used some Tim Holtz letters, and then this is like a little metal trinket. And then I also have a little, oh, and sorry, I have lots of glue on my fingers. So I have a little key charm right there. And then her favorite color is green, so the entire cover is made out of green velvet. And then what I did was I cut a heart out of the velvet, and then I put some steampunk paper back there because she loves steampunk. So I thought that was kind of befitting. So there's the rest, and then of course it just says Dream On the cover. On the spine, I'll turn it this way. This is one of the gears that G sent me. I painted it bronze and highlighted it with some gold and teal to match the peacock feather that my mom got for me. That is peacock feather from her. And then this is the back. Whew, this book is huge. So that's what the side looks like. It's, like I said, it's really large. Okay, so I think that's it for the cover. All right, so there's 3 signatures in the book. I don't know how many pages, but there are a lot. Oops, sorry. So, oh my gosh, I keep moving the camera. This book is too big. So it's kind of hard to be in frame, but I'll try. So on the inside here, you can see I just have some nice steampunky paper. The beginning of each signature has a page like this. I don't know if, I feel like you can't see this because, oh, there we go. So I'll just let you take a look at it because too much to explain, but yeah. So again, thanks Kim and G for your help on these. So, all right, on the inside I have some stenciling, says industrial. Papers are coffee stained. Most of them are from my buddy Reem at Paper Pixie. I did do some stamping in this book, and like I said, she does like to write, so I tried to leave a lot of space to write. Little amity bloom tip-in. Some green fabric from Joann's. So here I just put some little random like gold little numbers. There's a little owl punch out right here that you probably can't see. So this book is huge. Okay, so little tag here. Just some scraps from the paper. I just turned it into a tag. This is a sentiment from the actual steampunk paper that I used. Some washi. It's a new stamp, a little safety pin. This one says oil pressure. It's stenciled on there. Some of my Tim Holtz fabric and more stenciling, some trim from G. This is a vintage address book page and some extra tickets. This page is from a book of California landmarks, so that's what that's from. Thought it would be fun for her to read that. This little page, little dragonfly punch that I have. I don't know if you can see that. More stenciling. So in this bag, I have one of my first tags. Each signature has one of these tags in it, and these took me pretty much forever to make, but I'll just let you take a look. This little holy stuff I got from Shayna, so thanks for that, Shayna. And here I used, it's a die cut that she sent, and it's made out of like plastic. I don't really know what they used, but I was able to rust it, so I don't know if you can see that, but the rest worked really well on that. Some more paper. All the like cardstocky papers are actual like steampunk papers. I want to say they're Kaiser Craft. I can't really remember. Another little tag. So that's the center of the first signature. Here I have a little, she can add pictures to the back of that, and then on this side looks like this, and it's kind of glossy. I don't know if you can see that. And then in the envelope, each signature has one of these envelopes. I won't take them all out, but it's one of the Crafty Sabby envelopes. I'll link to her tutorial below. And then inside, these are the only digital images used in the book. And I can't remember offhand which Etsy store, but I'll link it below. But these that you see in the envelopes are, and I think there's a couple of the same tags in the book, but those are the only digital kits that I used in the book. So all the envelopes have kind of the same. Of course, the images are different, but it's going to be too hard for me to take them all out. And the sun's kind of going down. So all of these have like little papers that she can write in, journaling cards. She can add photos to pages like this. And I know that some of you guys probably already know this stuff, but if she decides to watch this video, you know, it might give her some ideas of how she can use the book. Some little butterflies I just stitched on. Some more of those random gold numbers. So here you can see another one of those Hermelinda tags here, and some gears on the inside, and then one of those digital images, and then I put one of these little lesson cards in each signature. Some paper from Kim and G, and that's the end of the first signature. So on the second signature, this is what it looks like. I used my 7 Gypsies architectures in the background here, but there's a lot of stuff. The wire is from Wired Ribbon. There's a chain, there's a little charm here with a little clock on it, butterfly from Shayna. So that's what that looks like. Excuse me. Little Strathmore card here she can use. Vintage stamp that says confidential. Look at this staining. I love it. So here, some more little bits that she can use, writing a little page from Kim and G, but I just turned it into a tag. Some Tim Holtz washi throughout. So there's another one of the envelopes, and then here is the second tag, which I will show you. So here it is. G had sent me some mesh, so there's some mesh on there, some paper gears, metal gears, brads, and then this, it's a little tag. Well, you can see on the background there's some background stuff, texture paste, and more gears and stuff. And then this is a little metal tag that he also sent me, and one of Shayna's flowers I just put on the front. And you can let it dangle like that, but it can also tuck into this little piece here. So that's what I've been doing, just like tucking it in there. And then it goes in here. Little bicycle and airplane was also on there. I'm sure you saw. So here's just a little, it looks like a motherboard to me, but it's something else actually. But it looked like a motherboard, so I put it in. Some mustache paper, dominoes on the other side, some scraps of that green fabric, another Hermelinda tag, a music tag, vintage music paper, and then I gave her the little address piece with the A on it because her name starts with an A. Some more stitched on butterflies. Another little clock here. So here I did some stenciling on the back of it, but in the center I have a huge gear. So it flips open and it turns into a big gear in the center of the second signature. So you just fold it and that closes back up. This is fun to make, and weirdly, I feel like it, besides the tags, it was really kind of fast to do. Some film strip there. And here we have another one of those little tags and some other paper bits that she can use. Again, her name starts with A. So I put the little ACE card in there and a little Project Life card from Shayna in the back. So you can see the gear paper here. I love it. I'm going to have to figure out something to get this camera higher, I think, to get the full book in. The vintage ledger paper there. And that's the end of the second signature. So on the third signature, this is what it looks like. And the little wire, I love it. I combined the gold with the copper. Okay, that's that. So I have some vintage ledger paper here that I got from little Rhonda Lee. Thanks, Rhonda. Some more washies. I love this paper. I don't know if you can see, but it's one of the steampunk ones, but super cool. And the third tag, here's what it looks like. This one is actually cushioned and I stitched it. I used my Tim Holtz fabric on this one, and then I just have some metal pieces and trims and blobbity blob. But this is what it looks like. Some more bits in here. I gave her some of these vintage book plates. She has secret journaling. She can put it in there. And this is a Hermelinda tag in here. A another envelope there. Some more tags behind it. Some more bits in there. Got some more in here. I put the time card in there because lots of clocks in steampunk. Put the little August 7 Gypsies perpetual calendar in here because I believe that's her birthday month. It's the other side of that paper. One of my ex Libra stickers. This is a vintage calling card. The other side of that ledger. And this is the heart that I cut out of the front of the cover. So I just glued it back here. And there's my stamp. So this is it. I really hope she likes it. I guess if she has any questions, she can ask me by way of my brusha. So yeah, this is it. I had a lot of fun making this. I've never done steampunk, and it is a challenge. It's definitely something different for me, but it was fun nonetheless. So I guess that's gonna wrap it up for today. I don't know what I'm gonna be into next. I do have some things that I have to do, of course, don't we all? Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and jam. So until next time, toodaloo.